These boats were unique, and Benjamin Franklin made comment in his note about these catamarans when they were faster than the English boats. They were a lot faster than the English boats, and you would notice a lot of modern American war boats are picking up this catamaran design because they're finding out it's better. Something damaged this hull, and you got the second hull. And so you can do a lot of things. If the enemy is off this side, you can, your weaker hull, you could keep it to the enemy side, and your stronger hull, off to the other side, and you can work the deal a lot better than just one hull, and you hit the hull, and the whole thing goes down. Now, not like the Chinese junks, the Polynesians open. In a lot of cases, the hulls were open. In a lot of cases, all this was storage. In a lot of cases, you kind of lived on the top. And here again, in waves, this works quite well because now the waves can pass through this, and you don't get the heavy resistance. You don't get the heavy resistance of the wave. But here again, we can talk about almost every boat. There is a pro and con. There is a good and bad, a positive and negative associated with the boat, and it's relative to what we're doing. But as far as the water shoes go, this is whether it's Micronesia or Polynesia, a giant water shoe. This can come off, and the boat can move off a sand barge independently of the other. If it gets stuck, it can sit on without a port. It could just go right up to the beach and sit on the beach without a lot of problems, and we can do that. So we're getting to the end of EFG, and here again, we appreciate you being with us, and we appreciate your supporting us. If you get a chance to contact Mythbusters, and I think you could just put in Mythbusters water shoe, and you can see what they were doing. And they say these things don't work, but they do work. It's just a matter, like we said many times before, they put flotation skins under the bottom, and it gives it buoyancy, and they modified this. And these things been around for thousands of years in the Chinese sector, and maybe if they look in the Chinese sector, or we would, of course, we'd like to come on their show and do some stuff because we need some ratings and all that. We're going to keep on, and some of the other, as we move along, we talked about this, putting the straw in and all this stuff. But maybe we could build some of these things to go out in the water. But you see our water shoes actually work. We don't work in a swimming pool. We work out in the ocean, out in what we call a practical, realistic situation. And we're out with the elements, with the wind and the rain and the currents and everything else that's out there. We are dealing with everything else that's out there. And this is the way the Chinese did it. This is the way the ninja did it. They are crossing moats and all these Polynesians and